Warning! This video is educational and created for illustrative and informational purposes only. Do not attempt to replicate any actions seen in the video. Stay safe and stay informed. In today's video, we've gathered 22 epic clips from around the world, bringing you the most thrilling, unexpected, and jaw-dropping moments. Get ready for some wild action and unforgettable clashes. Let's dive right in.
In this moment, unsurprisingly, a deer emerged from the signs. The vehicle cannot continue on its way due to the damage it sustained, and more importantly, the deer is seriously injured. Be sure to reduce your speed when you see these signs. We do not want to harm or upset these lives. Here I think the driver talking on the phone hits the deer without even reacting. If his attention was on the road, I think he would have reacted by braking or turning the steering wheel. Here the driver, who is driving the vehicle unaware of what will happen to him, is shocked when the deer jumps in front of him. He stops in the left lane due to the shock of the collision, and then, with the availability of the road, he throws himself to the right and runs to check the condition of the deer he hit. As the driver added in video, they can appear out of nowhere. However, even if you are careful, not all drivers may be careful and could possibly harm one or more members of the pack. This is really sad. I hope all drivers will be aware and travel slower and more carefully on roads where wild animals may appear. Meanwhile, in the images reflected on the truck's camera, the driver of the vehicle, after overtaking the truck, moves to the right lane, diverts her attention from the road, hits the deer jumping on the road, and immediately approaches the breakdown lane. Likewise, the truck driver who is overtaking diverts her attention from the road as soon as he finishes overtaking and injures the baby deer. I'm guessing you watched this moment, but it's worth remembering that on a highway famous for deer jumping, the thing that will shock the bus driver is not the deer jumping after hitting the deer, but the deer entering the bus. By the way, if you are still watching our video, do not forget to write "I love deers" and I will be a more careful driver from now on in the comments. At this moment, due to the momentary carelessness of the driver coming from the opposite direction, he hits the deer before can react. But we continue with an unusual behavior. The driver who witnessed the collision makes a controlled turn and turns to help both the deer and the driver. We are angry with the person who shot this video, because he was aware of what was going to happen and only took a video. If he had warned the drivers, this accident would not have happened. We are happy to see a driver who can show reflexes in this video. As soon as he sees the deer, he applies the brakes, but unfortunately, the inevitable happens. Unfortunately, in this train camera, we see a donkey standing on the rails without reacting to anything. I think the driver is not at fault here because the braking distance of trains can reach kilometers. While the driver is traveling on the dark road with his high beams, he notices one of the herd jumping onto the road and applies the brakes. Even though it is not enough to avoid crashing, both of them escape with minimal damage, and this person wins the title of the most careful driver in our video. Praise this driver in the comments and don't forget to like the video to support us. Unfortunately, this video does not reassure us as much as the other video. As the fast driver accelerates and climbs the hill, the fears come true. As I said, we cannot give any warning to the drivers because the braking distance of the trains is too long. I hope states can develop some protective mechanisms to protect wild animals. Finally, we say goodbye to you with this deer, which was attacked in its nature. This strong deer survived whatever attack it was attacked and continues its journey in the forest in search of its next meal. Love the deers, love the animals. Let's continue to raise awareness for more careful societies. The first person who solves the logical error in our video and comments will be notified at the beginning of the next video. Attention to those who are careful. Don't forget to subscribe. And goodbye.